Hello, Tarot friends. Welcome to our Timeless Tarot Nightcap. Well, the weekend is about to end. The sun is again setting, and a new week is beginning. I hope you had enjoyed your weekend and you were able to get the necessary rest that you need so that you will have enough energy to face another week, a new chapter. Well, we'll put these cosmic reading cards on the four corners of the table. This will be the message of the universe for us and the spirit world. And then, let us now see our tarot reading for today. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords, and then the Three of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords. Okay. It seems that what is predominating for you in the recent past is that there were a lot of intellectual exchange and also some emotional celebrations. Okay, so we have two swords here predominated, a lot of it seems that in the recent past you have had some competitions with other people, no? And there have been some sort of like maybe some uh, competitions with other people, and it seems that if this is you, then you won the competition, no? But not everybody is happy. Some people were in despair, some just walked away, no? So if this is you, then that could have happened, no? It seems that if this is you, you were able to be creative enough to, before going into this encounter, no, an intellectual encounter, whatever it is, maybe it was a meeting, you were able to use your creativity to disarm and prevent certain conflict from escalating in a certain sense, no? But not everybody was happy. Not everybody was happy during the situation. But it seems that you were able to use your creativity to disarm and prevent further conflict or escalation of the situation. You were creative enough to find a way that there was no need to escalate the conflict even further. But not everybody was happy with it, no? And somehow there was a celebration also in the recent past. It could have been that you have spent some good time with some people who are close to you, those who are significant in your life. Maybe this weekend you had some time with friends who are really close to you, who are loyal to you, and somehow I felt that these friends were like a healing balm for you after I think it is related to work, this struggle in the work. So in the work there might have been some a little, well, not really a negative clash, but there was a sort of like a not non-agreement of some opinions, and yes, you had the upper hand, you were able to disarm them, but not everybody was happy. Some were not happy. In fact, when you look at it, maybe somebody was also in despair. Some just maybe they just walked away as if they were not also happy with the result, but was able to make it through. Just was able to shrug it off as just part of the situation. Some win, some lose, but it feels like one or some were really affected by it and a little bit emotionally down, after the effect, after the event. But for you, on your part, you were affected by it maybe somehow also. Here, this person was smiling, but I feel that interior words, there was also a strain and you were affected by it, but somehow you were comforted by a friend someone who's close to you, or maybe two friends, because there are three people here. Somehow, people who are close to you were sort of a consolation for you at that time. No? So I feel that whatever the altercation was, or whatever the discussion was, it was related to your work. Uh, in fact, you seem to have a new inspiration right now. I don't know if this is related to your work, to this one, to the one that had caused the altercation. It can be this one also, or this can be a different situation where you had the war of words, whatever it is, or discussion that you had. No, it can be that this is another one, a new inspiration that somehow is different from what had happened, and it can be something that will make you even move forward. This will take some time for it to be successful, but the land has already been tilled. Everything is already prepared by the universe for you. If you will continue on pursuing this dream and working hard on this one, no? So here you see here, no? You had the inspiration, and it seems that in the near future you're going to work hard to multiply whatever this inspiration here, and it seems that you will really be able to multiply it. The star can be one success. You will be able to multiply it to the eight of pentacles, so it will really be multiplied very much, and then I think the universe will be helping you to succeed in doing that. So I don't know if this is related to that. It can be another inspiration that is separate from what had happened, but you have had some clashes in the workplace, and it seems like, maybe for me also, I get this feeling that you should concentrate on this new inspiration that you have, and just let go of this one. Let not this one affect you. Just go on with this inspiration. You work on it, and let us see what will happen in the near future if you would work on it. Yes, there will be judgment. No? Judgment is like an enlightenment. No? This effort, this inspiration that you will work on in the near future will lead you to enlightenment. You will learn from it. I feel you will learn from it, and it will make you progress not only in your maturity in the external world, but in the interior world. You see here the presence of the divine. The angel can represent the presence of the divine, and the trumpet can symbolize the new revelation, something new. So I feel if you would just continue on working on this inspiration, it will lead you to learn a lot more things in life, and it will lead to good things. So let go of whatever had happened in the past. You have a new inspiration this week. You have a new inspiration to work on this inspiration. This chapter has closed. The week is over. Whatever situation this, you just entrust this to the universe to settle things, make things work. You were able to survive it well. You were able to if you had not been wise enough, you were not guided by the spirit, it might have escalated to something even worse, but you were able to make it through. And although some people are hurt, maybe you just give them time to recover, but as you give them time to recover, you concentrate on this new inspiration that you have, because I feel that this new inspiration is the direction that you are being led by the spirit, and it will lead to enlightenment and new knowledge in your life. So the judgment is, you will see it, things will be clearer to you. You will realize the things that are not important. Maybe this one is one of those things that are not important, and then you will realize the things that are important in your life. This inspiration can be one of those things that are important. When you are before the presence of the divine, when you are before the judgment day, you get to see the things that are black and the white. You get to see the things that are not beneficial to you and the things that are helpful to you. So I think things are going well now. You have had a challenge, but actually you made it through the challenge. You survived it, and afterwards there's a new inspiration, which I think is very promising right now. You will be able to multiply it, so it will lead to success. And then here we have the shadow self. Okay, the shadow self is that part of you very much related to the judgment, no? When you are before the light, you get to see the dark side of you. And the shadow self is that dark side of you. We cannot deny it. It's part of us, and we learn to accept it. We learn to love it also. This one, the reason why you became successful, it's because you were helped by your shadow self. Your shadow self is very guiley sometimes, no? Wily as a serpent. Your shadow self is very creative also. He's able to use it. Now, the only thing that we need to do is to balance between the light and the darkness. Too much light is also not very good. Too much darkness is also not very good. We need to have this reconciliation of the dark and light and somehow remain in the middle. So here somehow it is related to this one. You get to see what is the dark side of you, and you learn to accept it as what it is. And from that part, you try to work on it so that it will get better, but at the same time also you are able to use it now, because you can see also that in that darkness there are also colors in it, also creative things in it. Actually, the dark side of ourselves is part of the things that we are ashamed to show into the world, so we push it into our unconscious mind. And more than 90% of our mental capacity is in the subconscious mind. So a greater part of our power is in the realm of our shadow self. So we need to be reconciled with that if we are to work, to be able to work towards our success. We need that shadow self, because 90% of the power of our mental capacity belongs to the realm where the shadow self is. So we need to be reconciled with it, no? So you see the electricity, usually the electricity travels from very fast from one part to another. It seems like there is a need for you to have better communications with your conscious self and your subconscious self, and then you need to be reconciled with your shadow part. Communication. Okay, so we were just talking about communication between your external self and your inner self. So you need to really be in charge. You see here the wolf howling at the moon. It's the wolf. You can symbolize the wolf communicating with your inner self. It's beautiful. Okay, and then we have here a new chapter. Okay, this is your new chapter. This is the thing that you will be facing for this week, this new inspiration that you have. So everything, all the cards are slowly communicating with each other. And free spirit. Okay, you need to have that free spirit, no, to be able to work on this creatively. You see here, this is a craftsman. You need that creativity, that free spirit. You have to set you free from the clutches of this one. Whatever this one that happened in the past, no, in the recent past, you do not let these clutches keep you from feeling free to be creative. Allow your spirit to be free this week, no, so that you can work with passion on this new inspiration that you already have. Well, that's it for now. This is just like, as I said before, no, it's like a Chinese painting. You draw a couple of lines so that you can get an idea of what the painter wants you to have. The painter is the divine. So you have this reading of the tarot is just a few lines, and then the rest is white space. You fill up what is lacking. So whatever inspiration you got here, this is a general reading. So you get what resonates with you, and from what you have, you fill up with what you have, with your present situation. So I hope you were able to, this reading was very fruitful for you, and it will somehow it is, you have resonated with some of them, and I wish you a very promising week. I hope it will be a week that will set your spirit free. Okay, until tomorrow, may God bless all of you.